Hi guys, it's Tonette again. Hey, just a real quick story. I was thinking about this and wanted to share it with you. I knew a lady, her name was Mary Ellen. Sweetest little old lady, a little forgetful, but she was spiritually sound. Just absolutely adored her. She would take people to church and, always that was there to help. And her husband was Mac. He was also just a wonderful, wonderful gentleman. Well, she calls me this one time and she goes, Tony, I really have a dilemma. Um, I've been taking this girl to church and she really wants to be part of the praise and worship team, but I just don't know if there's room for me and for Mac and for his oxygen and for her cello. And without missing a beat, I told her, Well, Mary Ellen, there's always room for cello. She was a wonderful, wonderful lady. She's probably going to be at that gate to meet me, honestly. I also rented a home from her back in 1987. I was a single parent of one at the time. Um, Lived in the basement of a house. And there was another single parent with two kids that lived upstairs. And I woke up at 2:30 in the morning. And there was this really weird glow above my closet, and I was like, "Huh, that's kind of weird." Closed my eyes, heard crackling. The house was on fire. Um, I picked me and my son up and grabbed a blanket to cover him up with on the way out. Knocked on the neighbor's door. She came out. There was smoke billowing everywhere. Her cat had tried to wake her up. She probably still has scars on her chest from that. Well, she ran in. She got her daughter, grabbed the telephone, dialed 911. This was before we had cell phones or even cordless phones, or we didn't have it, and realized her son was still asleep in the crib in the house. And so she ran into the house to go get Joey. And as I'm on the phone with 911, they wanted like my name, rank, and serial number. It's like I'm standing outside a burning house. I can give you all that information when you get here. So we all got out safe. The lady across the street had been nursing her baby, and so they came out, and the ambulance and fire trucks and cops and everything got there. Well, oh, I almost forgot. Right after that, I used to be legally blind without my glasses. I have LASIK and I use them for reading and up close work now, but I realized my glasses were down there, and so I went to the entrance of the house where 2 minutes before I was coming out of, just in time to see a falling beam. I didn't go in. I got my glasses. As a matter of fact, Mary Ellen took me to go get my glasses when they were ready. That's another story. Her driving was sometimes questionable. Anyway, learned that everything. I lost everything but lives. In the days to come, I got a really important lesson in the nature of people. In times of crisis, there are those people who are going to be there for you. I remember when I called my mom's house and my stepdad answered the phone at 2:45 in the morning and said, "This had better be good." And I told him, well, it's not good, but it's important. There's those people who are always going to be there for you. There were other people who I thought were my friends. They didn't know how to deal with it. So sorry about your bad luck. And then there were other people coming out of the woodwork, saying, "We have clothes in the size. Do you need furniture? How can I help you?" It was one of the most valuable lessons in life I ever had. And then Mary Ellen said that God had spoke to her And she said that this was, and she was very, very specific. She said this was a fire alarm clock warning. She was always sure to add the word clock to that. She also at one point told me, or said that God told her that I was going to be a teacher. And she said something like Joyce Myers, but not on TV, but God is going to use you. Well, maybe this is how he's using me. So, again, until I can't make these videos anymore, I will keep making these videos. And just remember, God is faithful. God is true. He made us a lot of promises, and he doesn't go back on those. We're loved. And even when you think you can't take any more, there's always room for cello.